Hi, welcome to Shanghai. I'm here in the Shangri-La Hotel where we stay for this race. We've actually stayed here now for the last 3 years and it's a great hotel. It's in a great place in the city. It's just got a nice feel to it. It's got a great design concept. We've got a really good gym here. The restaurants, the bars are really good. So it offers a lot. And I think actually what I like about Shanghai in general is it has a nice design concept. You go to some of the restaurants here and they look really cool. They're really well done. And I've been quite lucky in the past. My girlfriend Taya has been here with me a couple of times and she's managed to take me to quite a few of the nicer places here to have a look around. And since I got here this time, I've not been out of the hotel other than go to the track, so I haven't really seen anything of Shanghai. But it's also a double header and everyone's just come here from Bahrain, so we haven't had so much time to see stuff. But I think one of the nice things in Formula One is we're quite privileged to be able to see these places. Shanghai isn't really somewhere I would have probably come if it wasn't for the fact I was working in Formula One. But for everyone, all the guys and girls, it's tough doing these double headers, and they've really just come from a pack-up in Bahrain on the Sunday night. They've gotten on a plane Sunday night or Monday and flown straight here. They have to go to the circuit, set everything back up and start working. So for myself and Kimmy, we didn't need to go to the track until Thursday. So we had maybe a day which was a little bit more flexible, but it's been a long 2.5 weeks on the road, and for a lot of people in Formula One now, they're looking forward to the end of this race. If I could sum up Shanghai in one word, I would probably say traffic. Actually, maybe smog, or maybe 2 words: traffic and smog. But the traffic has a massive impact over here, and we've just come from a race in Bahrain which was quite chill because we don't drive till later in the day. We stayed in the Sofitel there, which was only 10 minutes from the circuit, but the mornings in Bahrain, you have time to train, you can have a nice relaxed breakfast, you can lie by the pool if you want. When you come to Shanghai, it's super early mornings and we're not back till later in the evening, and the main reason is traffic. It takes us maybe an hour to get to the track in the morning, and the longest it's taken so far this week is an hour and 20 minutes. But you have to really give yourself an hour and 30 just to make sure that you've got a bit of flexibility if you do get stuck. So Friday morning for us was the earliest. It always is at all the races, but we were up at 6:30, left the hotel just before 7, and we didn't get back until 10 o'clock in the evening, and we're in later and we leave earlier than everyone else in Formula One. So the catering staff, the mechanics, engineers, they're there earlier than we are, they stay later. So like I say, it's a really tough race, and the time to the track in the morning is really good in comparison to getting back in the evening, because that can take 2 hours, and I think the quickest we've gotten back so far is an hour and 20 minutes, and it has taken an hour and 50. So I think, like I say, we're in a car sometimes 3 hours for a day, just 3 hours per day, just getting to the track and back. And for everyone in Formula One, it just adds a massive chunk to the day, and it's quite tiring. So I think that's probably, like I say, the one of the worst parts of this race for everyone. Over here, we're not allowed to drive, so you can't drive in China unless you've got a Chinese driving license. We use a local guy called Stone, and he's been our driver now for the last 4 years, and I keep calling him Rock. I've done it 3 times since I've been here, and he just looks at me, smiles, and doesn't hit me. But Stone, if you're watching this, thank you for getting us from A to B safely for the last 4 years. I think for me, I'm now filming this on a Saturday, and I normally film these on just before the race weekend or just afterwards, and I think it just shows you the roller coaster of emotions that are involved in sport. So today we were super close with Kimmy to getting pole, and Seb pipped us right at the end, and it's a great result for the team, but of course I want to see Kimmy beat Seb. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. As we saw in the last race, you can start from second and things can still go wrong. So you go on this emotional roller coaster with sport sometimes, but that's just the nature of it. I leave tomorrow night, Sunday, so it's probably the earliest I've ever gotten out of Shanghai. Most of the other people leave on a Monday, so a lot of the team guys leave on Monday night. And most people in Formula One, they use Monday to sleep or to see something of Shanghai. So a lot of people leave Monday night and they're probably looking forward to that. I go tomorrow, and like I say, it's just been a long 2.5 weeks, so hopefully we have a good race tomorrow. That would make everything well worthwhile. I'll make another one of these videos from Baku, and I look forward to seeing you there. So enjoy the race tomorrow, and I will see you from Baku.